In today's Madden 25 video, I'm going to break down the top 3 best defenses right now in the game you need to run to win more games. Let's get it. YouTube, what is up? It is your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com. And if you've been struggling on defense, then you found the right video. So I'm about to improve your defense times 100 after watching this video, guaranteed. So basically, I'm going to break down the top 3 best defenses in the game right now. With each defense, really, I'm going to give you the best plays really to run, but also break down the strengths, weaknesses, and playbook you can find each defense in. So without further ado, let's get into it at number 3. And this is going to be the 3-4 odd. Now, 3-4 odd, personally, I would recommend running from the Patriots defensive playbook. It is in others. I just find that for me, that is the best book. Now, with this defense, there's a few different ways you can run it. Everybody already knows, I think, about the pinch bug zero edge defense. But what a lot of people don't know is there's a very good gap blitz out of this defense as well. With this defense, a lot of times I'll run auto flip off base alignment so I can mix in both edge and gap pressure. The play we're about to look at is going to be the cross 3-fire, and we're going to flip it. So guys, this setup to this blitz is quick and easy. It's 2 to 3 steps max. I'm going to show you guys how to set the blitz up, and then I'll get into some good coverage adjustments. But if you're new to the channel, I want to let you guys know I do daily Madden 25 videos. I do tips and gameplays, and I do some college football 25 content as well. So if you're looking to get better at the game, like watching high-level players, man, subscribe to the channel, drop me a like, comment on the video. Let's get it, boys. So like I said, this setup is super simple. You're just going to control the linebacker on the left of the screen. Where you see that's Hill for me. Got the Chiefs team, so Hill's very fast. He's still a pretty good user. I'm probably gonna get rid of him if I'm being honest, but he's fine for now. But anyways, what we're gonna do is spread our D-line. Then we're just gonna show blitz. Now to show blitz, you hit coverage audible, which is triangle Y, and then R1 or RB. It's just gonna bring basically your safeties into the box, but also the linebackers are gonna mug the gaps. This kind of allows you to disguise whether you're sending edge pressure, gap pressure, whatever you're doing. So I'm just going to put my user in coverage. That's all you really got to do. This is going to scream through the A-gap from that blitzer on the right of the screen. But like I said, I will get into some coverage adjustments in a second. But look how fast that blitz is. It's very fast. Now, this is going to be a cover 3 match by default. So, cover 3 match actually is pretty good. A lot of people have no idea how to beat it, if I'm being honest. However, there are some holes. There definitely are some holes. So personally, I don't run cover 3 match 24/7 when I do this. I do a few different adjustments, which I'm about to show you. But as you guys can see, like, this blitz is really good. And if you're expecting the edge pressure, trying to set up your protection for the edge, this A-gap is going to kill you. So here's how I basically adjust my coverage to make this a little bit safer. So again, we just show blitz, spread our D-line, put our user in coverage. This is the blitz setup. Then what I tend to do is I like to put my safeties in that hook zone into an inside quarter zone. And then I shade my coverage underneath to get hard flats, okay? This essentially makes this more of a cover 4 type defense. You could also put the safety over here on the right in a quarter zone. You don't have to, but our responsibility here is mostly going to be the middle of the field. Obviously, if you wanted to add an extra hook zone to the linebacker, you could. It really just all depends upon what they're hitting you with. But as you guys can see, this is now a zone drop defense instead of match, and we still get the really good pressure. So you want to mix this in with the A-gap with the edge to really maximize your results. Coming in at number 2 on the list is the 4-3 even 6-1. Now this defense has recently made a comeback. A lot of people started to get away from it for a while just because it was very easy to attack the flats, but it's starting to make a comeback. Now this defense you're going to want to run with auto flip off. I like default alignment. I still have the conservative option defense. When people think of the 4-3 even 6-1, they're thinking of that engage blitz where, the D-tackle comes through the A-gap, but there's actually a really, really good man blitz I want to show you guys, which is the Sam Will blitz flipped. So this blitz is essentially going to be unblockable. Now, what I tend to do is if there's a tight end, I shift basically the D-line away from the tight end. Technically, this formation, even though there is a tight end on the field, it's not a true tight end because you can't block him. That's kind of the way to get around tight end blocking. What you're going to do, though, in any case, like I said, away from the tight end. So here we'll shift the D-line left. If you're looking to become a better Madden 25 player and win more games, check out sportsgamers.com. This is where I post all my premium content. You get all my offensive and defensive schemes, ebooks, weekly tips, blitzes, money plays, bombs, and more. I have all the best content available at the cheapest prices available anywhere. Sign up today for as little as $9.95. Click the link in the description. I also pinned it in the comments. Let's win more games and dominate together, boys. You kind of just stand over the D tackle on the running back side. Now, this is straight man coverage, so, if you're going to run this, you've got to have good man corners. But the thing about this is this blitz it's unblockable for the most part if you know how to run this. So, first of all, you are responsible for the running back. So, if the running back goes out, you have to go guard him. But as you guys can see, you get dual edge pressure here. And what that means is even if they block the running back, no matter which way they try to slide, ID, whatever they try to do, them blocking the running back's not going to do anything. All you have to do if they do block the running back is just run at the O-line for a split second, then you drop into coverage and you guys can see those edge guys still come free. Now in that case, I accidentally got stuck on the O-lineman. You don't have to do that. If you guys can see here, the D tackle actually tripped me as I was going forward, which caused me to stumble and go into the O-lineman by accident. But all you got to do is take a step forward. That's enough, because what happens is the running back jumps up, and then once you see him jump up as he does here, the edge guy's going to come free, then you can drop back over the middle. You do not have to engage. My user got caught up, his legs got tangled, that's why that happened. But this blitz is really, really tough because you cannot block it. It does not matter. You guys can see here, what I'm saying is, let me go ahead and show you what I mean. So like here, watch. And by the way, you need to stand with your user over the D tackle so you see those green lines over your user's head. That means the O-line's targeting him, and that's how this blitz does not get blocked, because he's being targeted. So you guys can see here, you guys can see it has the flame over the blitzer's head, even when I block the running back, and it doesn't really matter if I half slide one way, you guys see half slide left, still the same thing. I half slide right, then the other guy's coming free. Yeah, you guys can see here, it doesn't matter what type of slide, but you can do full slides, you can do half slides. You guys can see one of those edge rushers is coming free no matter what protection I do. And a lot of people will say, just block the tight end, but doesn't work either, because if you run forward with your user, even when the tight end blocks the same way, this blitz still comes in, and that's why this blitz is a huge problem right now. A lot of people don't realize how difficult this is to block, which is why it's number 2 on the list. Coming in at number 1 on the list is the dime 1-4. Now, if I forgot to mention it, the 4-3 even 6-1 is also found in the Patriots playbook, like the 3-4 odd. And guess what? Dime 1-4 is also found in the Patriots playbook. So, if you guys can't pick up what I'm putting down, you might want to run the Patriots playbook on defense because it has all the fire. Anyways, with this one, I like auto flip off of base alignment. Now, a lot of people like dime 1-4. A lot of people like dime 3-2. I like dime 1-4 partially because I like the playbook that has dime 1-4 better, but I also like dime 1-4 better because it has better plays, in my opinion. It has the cross 3 fire. We don't get that in the dime 3-2. We have man-to-man defenses. We have zone defenses. We have everything I want. Now, the only thing we don't have is like a cover 4 quarters or palms, which the dime 3-2 does have. But honestly, I don't to me, those plays aren't as important. Just because, match, when you're playing high-level players, a lot of people have match bombs. So you can't really get away with running match against all different formations all game against good players anyways. So I don't really care about that. But cross 3 fire definitely is, going to be, it's going to be a cover 3 match that you could run that way. Now, guys, I will say I did just drop a video on how good this cover 2 man defense is. So if you missed that, be sure to check it out. That was one of the most recent videos I posted. I'm not going to break that down in this video, but I'm going to show you another one of my favorite defenses. Again, this is auto flip off base alignment. So one of my other favorite defenses is this Tampa 2 flipped. So one of the big things you're going to see with this defense is, you have the ability to mix in a lot of different coverages, a lot of different blitzes. If this Tampa 2 flipped, you're going to drag this blitzer that's on the right basically to the left and stand him right about here behind this linebacker, and then you're going to take the linebacker and stand over the guard. Now, this kind of disguises what you're doing, because if you're standing over the guard, you could technically be running an engage blitz, or you could be running a loop blitz like this. Now, a lot of people think cover 2 sucks. I actually just saw a comment on one of the recent videos I posted saying that nobody runs cover 2. If you're a bum, yeah, that's true. If you're a fucking bum, yes, that's right. However, if you play good players, cover 2 is actually one of the main defenses you're seeing right now because everybody knows how to kill cover 3 and cover 4 by now. Cover 2 is one of the easiest ways to take away speed outs and the sidelines. And everyone's like, oh, well, you can just attack the sideline. That's not true if you use outside thirds. So a lot of people that you'll see play cover 2 use an outside third. Now, guys, this is a really good loop regardless of how you set the coverage up. If you're going to run this loop, though, you definitely need to have mid-zone KOs everywhere. And then on the safety side, have the deep zone KOs. And if you can, definitely flat zone KO on the outside corners as well. Now, with all these new corners that have been released with a lot of these KO abilities, it's actually very easy to get all these abilities. It's not hard at all. So if you're going to run this or really any of the zone defenses at all, definitely stack up on those zone KOs. But let's just take a look here. As you guys can see, loops right in. Again, really tough. This is an extremely consistent loop. And again, the reason why you're seeing a lot of people run this cover 2 stuff now is because people are just tired of giving up the sideline speed outs, all the sideline glitch routes. This is the best way to take that away. And when you have a loop out of it, you can stick switch between all these different hook zones, the deep zones. This is actually very tough. Now you might say, well, the quick flat is open. Sure, that is true. But at the same time, if I was really worried about that, I could just throw a hard flat over here to defend it. There are ways you can take that away. You can double Mabel. You could put your flat zones, zone drop to 20, 25, and then your curl flat zones to 5, throw out an actual flat zone on the outside corner, slack on a curl flat. Now you're defending both. So if you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.